whisperer of night, queen of eyes, keeper of the star paths of the soul. I am silence and breath. From the deepest dark of my womb, new light is reborn. Come and dream your soul's flight. Sing and call into the night. For the growth your soul dreams and wills with me will be. I call you to take wing and taste your power, to see the sacred in the silence. Open that door that lies beyond every seemingly impossible boundary. Spread your wings now and be at peace. Beyond form, be limitless and transform.
Just absorbing those amazing images and the amazing words of this season. And now we are going to ground and center ourselves. If you would just like to close your eyes for a few moments. Just becoming aware of exactly where you are in this moment, where you are sitting, your feet upon the floor, your body upon the floor or upon a chair. Just feeling yourself connected to something solid, to the earth herself. And as you sit, just noticing your breath, the breathing in and the breathing out. No adjustment necessary, just letting yourself breathe her breath. Just feeling the breath coming into your lungs, exchanging, breathing out, a rhythm, her rhythm in you. Focusing your attention in your heart chakra, in the center of your body, feeling the beat of your heart. Sending a thread of light down through your body, down through all the chakras in your body, down through your legs, your feet, and down into the earth herself, into her body, wherever you are in this moment, into her body, down through the layers of the earth, part of which are created from the bones and ashes of the ancestors. All who have gone before us are part of her body, part of her earth. Sending your thread of light down through those layers, down through all the layers of the earth, sending them to the center of the earth, to the heart of our mother. Your heart connecting to her heart, place of great strength, intensity, density, of weight, of solidity, of grounding in her body. On your in-breath, drawing energy up towards you along the thread of light, breathing her in, breathing her energy up through your thread of light, traveling towards you, breathing her in, bringing it up through the layers of ashes and bones, through the stones, through all the ancestral places, bringing into your body, breathing her up into your body, up to your heart, filling your heart with the energies and the breath of the earth, feeling your heart chakra expanding, breathing in, breathing up, reaching up and out through the crown of your head, breathing up and out through the building you're in, out into the sky, the night sky, into the places of the stars, all the billions of stars out there in the universe, reaching towards your soul star, your connection to a place of fire and light, far, far away, expanding, reaching with every breath in, reaching up, connecting your heart to that star far away, and drawing again on the out breath, breathing that energy down along the thread of light towards you, across the universe, passing billions of stars, the star beings watching you as your energy draws upon the energy of your soul star, bringing it towards you on planet Earth, coming in to the crown of your head, coming down to your heart, meeting and mingling with the energy of the earth in your heart chakra. Heart chakra expanding, shoulders relaxing, opening out, expanding, drawing forth your soul's energy into your body, through your body, connecting to every other person in this ceremony. A great circle of energy and light, and breathing together, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing her pathway ahead. A light-filled path into the future. Feeling her energy taking you with her, for she is the mother of air, the breath of Avalon. She is Nolava of air. She is our star mother, Stella Nolava. She is the gateway. She is the winter. She is the space between death and rebirth. She is the space, the spaciousness of space. And we breathe her in again, breathing her. And our ceremony this evening is dedicated to her, to our Mother of Air, to the Kaliak, to the Old Woman of Winter, she who is Stone Woman, Bone Woman, old, 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 old one. who has been here from the beginning of time. And our hearts are filled with her blessings. Blessed be.
And in this sacred space together, in our mind's eye, we turn north, where we welcome you, Danu, ancient goddess. We welcome you, goddess of air. We thank you for the gift of breath that we can breathe in your breath. And the great mystery you show, how we all create this air together. We welcome you with your fresh winds that can cleanse our minds from clutter and help us to keep focus. We welcome you with the wisdom of the ancestors and your guidance into dreamland. We welcome you, Kalia, old woman of winter. Och vi välkomnar dig, skade, gudinnan med is och frost. Du kommer med isens skärpa och vi kan se med klarhet de stora perspektiven och också in i minsta detalj. Danu, we breathe with you, your pathway ahead, and we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, Danu, blessed be.
And now turn with me to the northeast, and we invite the goddess with the face of youth, the maiden, Nolava the maiden, Bridget, Bridie, Kerna baby. Come and join our circle. We welcome in our group. Thetis, Morgan, Thetis, you who eat our fears in order for us to let us be fierce. You inspire, bringing the light of new beginnings. You bringing wonder and new times. Bridie, Bridget, Anna, show yourself into our circle with your swan wings like angels, with your magical, majestic beings, the unicorn, the phoenix, rising from the fire. Bridget, heler van het innerlijk kind, brenger van licht en inspiratie, ontwaak in de aarde. Breng ons nieuwe tijden, we heten je welkom, zo welkom. Vrouwen van vuur, grote muzen spelend kind, inspireer ons met verwondering. We roepen je aan, we nodigen je uit. Welkom in onze cirkel. Maiden Nolava, healer of our inner child. Muse, bringer of light and inspiration. We breathe you in. Hail and welcome, Maiden Nolava. Blessed be.
And in your mind's eye, turn with me now to the east, where we welcome the rising sun. The rising sun of solstice and the element of fire. We breathe with the fire that rises from our bellies. And we call to Artha, she-bear of the heavens, who guides us in the starlight. We call to Sol, the beautiful star of our home, bringer of life, bringer of light. We call to Granye, Sulis, Istra, who's the promise of the green fire to come, as we breathe in your essence of light, this beautiful fire that is our gift of life, our gift of passion, our gift of the shared breath, the shared community, the hearth fire, the fire of sacred circle. Rakas tulen Jumalatar, olet aurinko, joka syntyy uudelleen sydämessäni. Olet hengenvetoni ja henkeni tuli, olet lämpö, joka pitää minut hengissä, olet edessä olevan polun valo. Beloved Nolava of fire, Artha, Sol, Granye, Sulis, Istra. We honor you in this ceremony and we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, Arthur, the breath of fire. Blessed be.
Turning now to the southeast, we call upon Nolava, the lover, Rhiannon, Morgan Thetis, lover Morgan of Avalon, fairy woman in red, Olwen of the white track, Ellen of the ways. We breathe in your flower-scented air. We welcome your gifts, lover Nolava, passion and beauty and love, pleasure, the mysteries of the womb, sacred sexuality, sensuality, sacred embodiment, seduction. Saskalume, theastikokina I eromeni, meto alogosu, metalefkapulia, Coryphetis annexis, Cythera, Aphrodite, metiperisterissu, di Delphinia, Theatis omorphias, Theati erota tis agapis, ti ieros, astiasismos, pathos, dynamis zois, iara mysteria tis mitras, que dimuria, cosmici mitera, agapimeni kyria, saskalume, ella semasthea, ella thea, ella. Lover Nolava, we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, lover Nolava, blessed be.
I turn to the southwest, a place of the mother on the wheel of Avalon, Nolava, goddess of Avalon, mother Nolava, watching over us all. And star mother looking down upon us from the skies, from the stars, where our souls emanate from her source. Oh, beloved Nolava, breath of the mother, we breathe in your beauty, your abundance, your generosity, your kindness, your healing power, your unconditional love that surrounds us, especially when we really need it. We call upon you at this time for all who are gathered here to bring your blessings, your special blessings, to fill everyone with your love, great Mother Nolava, breath of the mother. We breathe in your extraordinary, limitless, infinite love. We send our love out to your animals, all the horned creatures, cows and sheep and goats, We give thanks to you for the abundance of your nature, your cornucopia, all the food we have stored that you have grown for us. We give thanks to you. We breathe you in. Great Mother Breath of Avalon, beloved Nolava of air, Mother. We feel you in our bodies. Welcome, welcome to your ceremony. Breath of the Mother, Mother Nolava. Blessed be.
And please, in your mind's eye, turn with me to the west, the place of the Mother of Earth, Nolava of Earth, Pachamama, Great Gaia. We welcome you to this ceremony. We are celebrating your breath, the breath of air, you who is always present beneath our feet. You're the soil and the matter. You are the great mother that holds us. You're the mountains. You're the rocks. You're the soil. You're the body. You're the one who knows the mysteries of the spirit joining the matter. We welcome you and we invite you today into our ceremony so we can follow your breath, the breath of your air, so we can open our hearts into your sacred presence. Te damos la bienvenida, Pachamama, Madre Tierra, Bamba, Brigantia, Señora que estás presente siempre bajo nuestros pies, que nos abrazas con tu aliento, nos das seguridad, tú que nos permites enraizarnos en nuestro ser, en nuestro destino, en nuestro camino. Permítenos seguir tu aliento, el aliento de la madre, el aliento de la tierra. Te damos la bienvenida en esta nuestra ceremonia, esta noche del solsticio. Mother of Earth, we breathe your presence in. Hail and welcome, Mother of Earth. Blessed be.
And now, in your mind's eye, turn with me to the northwest, where we welcome Great Goddess Ceridwen, the great crow, the breath of the crow blowing in the wind, the great enchantress. And right here, right now, at this tipping point, we are living the season of Samhain, season of Ceridwen, her cauldron of transformation, and yet we keep transforming in this apparent death of winter, ready to be reborn in spring. Ceridwen, cut with your scissors anything that no longer serves us, anything that we no longer need or want. Purify us, strengthen us for the season ahead. Grande Dea Ceridwen, grande incantatrice, grande crona, grande anziana, la Befana. trasformaci, tienici nel tuo calderone, al caldo, quest'inverno, pronti a rinascere nella primavera che arriva, e taglia con le tue forbici, la tua mezzaluna, tutto ciò che non ci appartiene, tutto ciò che non desideriamo più, per rinascere nuove e nuovi. Caridwen, we breathe your breath of the crown in. Hail and welcome, Caridwen.
Hail and welcome, Karen.
Blessed be.
And turning your attention and your heart to the center, to the heart chakra, to Avalon. And here we gaze upon the magnificence of the Lady of Avalon, whose body, when we stand in the heart chakra of the world. We honor you, Lady of Avalon, in your most elusive form as the breath of Avalon. As we breathe you in, you move into our hearts, transforming the chalice of our hearts within us. And as you move with the air of Avalon that we breathe in through our hearts and our lungs, you flow into our blood, entering every cell of our body, transforming, awakening, inspiring us with your magic and your mystery and your love, infusing our hearts with your love and compassion, with your deep knowing. Lady of Avalon, breath of Avalon, we breathe you in. Hail and welcome, Lady of Avalon, breath of Avalon, blessed be.
And now I will take you on a little journey of discovery of two ancient Italian goddesses of winter and of the winter solstice, so that we may discover something new. And in fact, one of these is quite unknown, and there is also a reason for it. So let me just share my screen. Tonight, I'm going to talk to you about the Roman goddess Angerona, and also of the folk character Befana. And these are two goddesses of ancient Italy, coming from the Roman times and later medieval, modern times, but of course, having their roots far beyond in history. And the first one that we are going to look at is goddess Angerona of Roman times. And as you can see in these statues where she was portrayed, and also other portraits of her, she's always shown keeping a finger on her mouth, and sometimes also a veil or something, keeping her shut, basically shutting her mouth in that sense. The reason for this is that she was the goddess of silence. Silence meaning the protector. So protecting from the dangers, for example, of winter, of this tipping point, the darkest nights of winter. She was a healer of pain and sadness. Her etymology is believed to come from the words ango, angina, anxietas, anxiety, angina as in angina pectoris, the heart condition. And she was believed also to be a protector of heart diseases and anything that would happen if you didn't keep that silence, that quiet, that serenity. So much so that her priests and priestesses were believed to have been sworn to a vow of silence. And there were mysteric cults associated with this goddess where the priestesses and priests would entrust themselves to goddess. But of course, we don't know much about these. In fact, nothing at all, almost, aside from a few writings by Roman and later scholars. So we may think also that that silence, that silent goddess has remained silent up until today. And something else that really connects goddess Angerona, De Angerona, with winter and the solstice is that the Angeronalia, so the feast, the rites where she was celebrated, were actually held on the 21st of December. Coincidence? I think not. 21st of December, winter solstice, was the time where the Romans would also celebrate the so-called Sol Invictus, the undefeated sun, meaning the sun coming to the tipping point of almost, shall we say, dying at the tipping point of winter solstice, and then coming back up, and the days becoming lighter and lighter slowly. So Goddess Angerona was protecting also this threshold, this time of uncertainty between darkness and light. Another ancient goddess who has in fact been transmuted into a folk character is the so-called Befana. Befana is a very, very traditional and still very much felt character of Italian tradition. She is depicted, as you can see here, in folk images, depictions, festivals, as the great crone, the great witch. She's always portrayed wearing rags. She's got this big warty nose, white hair, witchy hat, malevolent yes or no, trickster, always with a broomstick, the perfect witch in a sense. And in modern, even in modern now Italian tradition, what happens on the 6th of January, which is her day, children are given by the Befana a sock which contains coal. It was coal in the beginning in history, in previous centuries, and today actually is scented, like licorice scented sugar, black sugar, something like that, sugar cubes which are black, they smell of licorice, it's something weird. And the tradition goes so that if children were behaving or had been behaving well across the year, then the Befana would give them coal. If they've been behaving, not well, they've been given coal. If they've been behaving well, they'd be given sweets. So there is this theme, in a sense, of gifting. And why do we see these female characters so demonized? Befana was actually an ancient goddess, very, very ancient goddess coming from pre-Christian Alps, the Alp region, northern Italy. She was later demonized by the church, becoming satanic, as it has happened with many goddesses post-Christian tradition and colonization. It is believed that Befana actually originated from the northern Italian and Germanic, Austrian, Germanic Perkta or Holda, Percta means the luminous. She was also associated with goddesses of feral animals. So she was very ancient, dating at least up to the 5th century before Christ. As said, she was a gift giver. So that also associates her, on top of being celebrated around Yule, it associates her also with Saint Lucia and Saint Nicholas giving gifts, Santa Claus.
Pull it over,
And
please.
this gift giving has been distorted again, in a sense, by the Christian and then Catholic Church to become something witchy, to be repelled. As said, however, she's still very much loved in Italian traditions. So we can see here that actually the ancient pagan cults, traditions, offerings, symbolism, and beliefs are still quite present today. And this is one of the festivities that I personally cherish, and I try and celebrate every year with gifts that maybe, you know, scented sugar coal or just sweets for the children in my family. Thank you and blessed be.
So now I would like to invite you on another short journey to meet another powerful face of goddess from another time. So another people in another time. These were people who thrived at the convergence of northeastern Africa and the Mediterranean and the lands of what we now call the Middle East, as in this is going to be the land of Kemet or ancient Egypt. So I'll just share my screen. Yes, so we're going to meet the face of another Sky Mother as she was known by the people of the Black Land. That's how you translate Kemet. It's the Black Land, whose name honors the sacred black color of the fertile richness of the Nile, which they would have also had a name for. It was the god Hapi. And this water, this sacred water, would bring the gift of abundant life into the desert. We now understand that during a history of over 3,000 years, much longer than 3,000 years, the people of Kemet looked up at the heavens and they saw Goddess. They named her Nuit. The actual pronunciation is uncertain, but in English she has been translated sometimes as Nut. They saw her body as the starry blue canopy separating this plane of manifest earth from a surrounding water that they called the Nun, and her name is written with a hieroglyphic symbol signifying a pot of water, or Nu, together with an identifying flat sign for the canopy of sky. Nuit's body was not only the sky, whose laughter is the thunder and whose tears are the rain. The sun and the stars would travel through her body, from the moment of being swallowed at their rise to when they're born at their setting, and through her union with Geb, the earth god. She would also birth Isis and Osiris and other gods who would come to be known for guiding humanity in the sacred Dharma and the mysteries of magic and rebirth beyond death. A number of studies have suggested some very strong correlations that Nuit's body was in fact the Milky Way. And this is supported by the fact that at the winter solstice in the early part of ancient Egyptian history, in pre-dynastic Egypt, the Milky Way would have looked visually like a figure stretched across the sky. And there's a wonderful visualization here of that from one of these studies on this slide. Nuit's arms and legs were seen to be touching the earth in the same way that she's depicted in monuments and in texts that we see in later periods. Even more interesting is that at the time of the winter solstice, the sun's location at its rising would have been at Nuit's yonic space, where 9 months earlier the sun would have been seen rising at her head. Kemetic people seem to have seen that at death, The sanctified dead would become stars in Nuit's body. They created images of her looking down at the bodies of the dead from the undersides of their coffins and in their tombs. It's quite extraordinary. Their culture also developed deep sacred disciplines for studying the passage of time as her body during the day and during the night, as well as the passage of the stars and their energies, and also for the sun's rebirth through her body in an esoteric sense. There are many sacred texts and representations painted in temples, on coffins, in tombs, and on papyri whose mysteries are continuing to unfold for us now. One of the most stunning of these, for me, is the Book of Day and the Book of Night, which is located in the tomb of Ramses VI from the late period. And this shows the passage of the sun during the day and the passage of the stars during the night through Nuit's body. However, there are many more, and it's possible to spend lifetimes studying her wisdom and her mysteries. She has many beautiful epithets, and to end this short journey, I'd like to read for you a beautiful text that can be found on the inside of the pyramids, and this is from the pyramid text of Pepi I, so around 2500 before the Common Era. It's in translation. O Great One, who became sky, you are strong. You are mighty. Every place is filled with your beauty. The whole world lies beneath you, and you possess it. As you enfold the whole earth and all things in your arms, enfold me too. Make me an eternal, indestructible star in your body. Blessed be.
Let's go into a little breathing exercise with some movements. It's all about breath. It's all about life and changing. So bring your hands before your face. And now connect your index finger to your thumbs. Beginning. Connect your middle finger to your thumbs. Life. Connect your ring finger to your thumbs. Change. Connect your pink to your thumbs. Renewal. Beginning. Life. Change. Renewal. Beginning. Life. Change. Renewal. Beginning. Life. Change. Renewal. Sa. Ta, na, ma. Chant with me. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Breathe. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. Relax your arm. Chanting this means you are in order. You are okay with the beginning, the life, the change, renewal. You know this is how life goes. This is how the breath flows. So for a moment, close your eyes and turn your attention inward and let your breath just flow. Notice the cool air coming into your body, refreshing, renewing. Notice warm air flowing out of your body, the movement in your chest and in your belly. Relax your tongue in your mouth. Breathe. The goddess breath is breathing me. I'm resting in the breath of her and know that all is well. and all is well. In this moment, in this exact moment, you are fine. You are held by Goddess. You are invited to dream. And she moves you like a cloud, high flying over the landscape of your life. Dream. Just let go to be truly here and accept life for all that it is. Blessed be.
Here we are. Here we are at the darkest point, the darkest night. Here we are. Here we are where the light is born again. Breathe into this moment. Relax. Relax. Breathe. Do you remember? Do you remember that you can fly? Do you remember that you have wings and that you can fly? Relax and dream. Relax and breathe. Do you dare to remember your wings? Do you dare to spread your wings wide and remember your dream? Relax. Relax and unfurl your wings and breathe. Come, fly with me. Fly. Dream. Dream. Fly. Fly. Fly between the out breath and the in breath. Remember your face before you were born. Remember, remember, remember. Fly, fly. Dream, fly and dream. Draw your dream, your original dream. Draw it through the place between the out breath and the in breath. Draw through your dream. Be reborn with the sun on Solstice Moor. Dream, dream, and fly. Blessed be.
Our hearth fire burns on solstice night. Good tidings all at rebirth of light. Lady of the starry realms, bless our dreams and our farewells. At sunrise we call to you and fill our hearts with gratitude. We wassail on under your moon, knowing the light is born anew. Lady, in this longest night, you hold our hearts within your light. Blessed be.
Mother of the stars and skies, filling our breath while our voices rise, we gather on your longest night, welcoming the return of your light. Mother of the stars and skies, filling our hearts while our voices rise, we gather on your longest night, welcoming the return of your light. Mother of the stars and skies, filling our souls while our voices rise, we gather on your longest night, welcoming the return of your light. Danu. Kalia. Tyron away. Stella no lava. Arian road. Mother of the stars and skies, we welcome back your returning light. Blessed be.
And now I would like to offer you a little divination for the season of Yule, and to see if Goddess has messages for us, anything that we should know, we would like to know, anything to be uncovered during these dark winter nights. So I'm going to invite you, while I shuffle the cards, to choose a number between 1, 2, or 3. And I will pick 3 cards. I will draw 3 cards. And when you will hear your number, 1, 2, or 3, listen carefully, because there will be your card, your message from Goddess. And by the way, tonight, I'm going to use the Season of the Witch Yule Oracle, which is all inspired by the magic of Yule. So start thinking whether your number would be 1, 2, or 3. Let's see. Number 1. It is actually Father Christmas. This card says, how did I get here? Lost, perhaps? No worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, for the good still lives in your dear. And this card has a kind of feeling of doubt. In the season of darkness, we may feel lost. We may feel that we lost our way, our pathway ahead. Father Christmas, this benevolent figure, comes to us saying, you are not lost, trust in yourself. Find the way is in front of you. I will hold the light for you. It is a message of trust, of not worrying, of believing in the magic of the season, believing in the magic of Goddess, and most importantly, believing in yourself. Let's see for number 2. And number 2 gets a message of frost. Ice cold, melting in time. A frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of the undead. To me, this is a message of stillness, the deep, deep stillness of winter, the time where we are asked to go down, to simply sleep, to focus in a sense of what is dead, undead. So nature apparently being dead, but sleeping and ready to come back into life in spring. So work on your visions, work on your dreams, and most particularly, just sleep it through, see what comes, find a time to really rest, to do nothing, to be in that, within that frost, that frozen nature, the frozen nature of our bodies, regenerate, recreate, regroup, to be reborn. And now let's see for number 3. There comes the card of perseverance, where a lady is actually picking up apples, red apples, the apples of Avalon, from her basket, which she has apparently lost. But let's see what the card says. Stay in thy power, dear child, for thy lonely is never alone. When the world is dreadful upon thy, turn to the spirits within thy. This is a message of perseverance, of trusting in your own, our own personal power, or not feeling lost, even when you may think that you've actually lost all your apples off your basket, that they're lying in the ground scattered and you're there trying to pick them up. You're not lost. They're not lost. You're still within yourself. And even if when the world is dreadful, even during these dark times, in fact, it is not within yourself. Persevere, continue, go on. It is a message of persistence, again, of trust, of believing in one's power of action. I hope that resonated with you, and if you have any questions or anything that comes to mind, just let me know in the chat and I'm here for you. Blessed be.
And now we would like to offer you a beautiful video contribution from a dear priest in our circle. His name is Stefan, and he's prepared something so lovely for you. Blessed be.
There's no reason to explain the way you feel today. As long as you are real to me, it's alright. You are going to be fine, it's just one step on the way. Let it all be how it is and don't make it a fight. Well, life makes you uncomfortable, sad or lost in ways. And you miss the sound of my birds and the sight of how my flowers bloom. Please know, every time you think you stumble, everything falls in place. So hold on to yourself, you are your own sacred room. That's where you can find me, even when you forget to look inside. I love you anyway. La-di-da-di-dum, la-di-da-di-dum. When you're speaking out of anger and you're completely out of tune, and you wished you showed your words with more care, and that feeling of shame that holds you back, look at my moon. Like the faces she goes through, it's the same with you, just there. I can see you fighting your battles in the depths of your dreams. Expectations of an unlimited fulfilling life. Take a deep breath, 'cause life isn't always how it seems. So listen to that voice inside and count your blessings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where you can find me, even when you forget to look inside. I love you anyway. La-di-da-di-dum, 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 La di da di da di da di dum. La di da di dum. La di da di dum. La di da di da di da di dum. I love you anyway. La di da di dum. La di da di dum.
And now we have some more music from the wonderful Sally.
Oh, hello. That was so beautiful. Thank you, Stefan. That was fabulous. I'm just going to sing a few songs just once. I thought I was going to have my granddaughter with me, but she's not here. So these are just some songs for Danu, the winter goddess. Thank you for all your love, silver lady of the snow. Thank you for all your love, Danu, winter queen. Bless our lives with your sun rising on this shortest day. Bless our hearts with your love, warm in winter ways. Buried deep in your earth, all your life awaits the spring. In my heart, you are warm. In my heart, you sing. Bless our lives with your sun rising on this shortest day. Bless our hearts with your love, warm in winter ways. This one's a bit more well-known. I'm just going to sing each part because it's one of those songs, you know, that actually does weave together, but I got no one to weave with. So I'll just sing you the song straight the way through. It's for Danu. Mother of stone, mother of crystal, mother of pearl, mother of bone, mother of bristle, mother of this world. Silent sound in the stillness of the night. Pierce my soul with your love, mother of light. Stone bone crone, in the darkness all alone. Light my light in the night, very small and very bright. Light of love in my bones, light of life leading me home. Stone bone crone, light my light and lead me home. Danu, 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 Danu. Danu, 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 goddess of the air, flying with the eagles, ah, ancestors' breath, bring your wisdom home. As you might guess, that last one is written for the gentlemen to sing. And then this last one, I sing you once the way through. This is to honor the Morgan Tyrone Way. Tyrone Way, my ancient lady, stir the ashes of your fire. Deep inside your cave, dark mother, I receive your power. Ancient memories in me stirring, all my loves come to my mind. Deep inside your cave, dark mother, hold me with your healing hand. Blessed be.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful goddess, lady, so present here in our sacred space. Thank you for your presence here. Thank you for all these gifts that we have been blessed with a knowledge about you in all your different faces and different lands, with the stillness, your stillness that we have sampled, with all the beauty, with all the blessings. We give you thanks for your breath in all your different directions and your elements. We give you thanks for the breath that we can fill our bodies with. And as we breathe, we can feel your presence. Thank you, beloved lady, goddess of air. Thank you. And thank you for this blessed circle that we have shared here today. Thank you, every one of you, for your presence, for bringing your energy and attention, and for what we create together to honor the lady. Blessed be.
Thank you, everyone, for being here, for being a part of our ceremony. We're so grateful that you have been able to join us this evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you follow her pathway ahead, as you breathe into her pathway ahead, you might like to join us in some of the courses and teachings that we are offering in the coming months. Sally is going to be offering a taster online session, The Way of the Oracle, that is a way that you can find out about her wonderful work and explore your own capabilities as an oracle for Goddess. There's also a training beginning, learning about the Morgans, all their energies with Mary Bruce. There's a Star Priestess training, which is about Goddess astrology, with an amazing teacher who knows so much about their extraordinary energies. And also myself and Lynn Sedgmore are offering a weekend on women and power. Do come and join us in these in-person ceremonies. You can find all the details in the chat and also at goddesstempleteachings.co.uk. Thank you so much for being with us. We wish you a blessed and happy solstice and a glorious Yuletide. Blessed be.